James 1 gives us some of the very best relationship advice you have ever heard. James 1, verse 19 says this, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." Can you imagine if people actually listened to that verse? Slow to speak, slow to become angry. I think of all of the moral outrage that exists in our world today, some of it rightly directed, right? But there's just outrage everywhere you look. Every corner of the internet, it's all just booming with people outraged. The internet is honestly a place where we are quick to speak and very quick to become angry. I wonder if in our human relationships, as well as our internet browsing, if our entire world would be better if we just took to heart what James is calling us to. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Let's start with that quick to listen practice. Who is speaking right now that you have been tuning out? Who is it? Who is that voice that you just feel like is a kind of a buzz in the background, but you're not truly hearing what they're trying to say? Maybe it's a spouse that's been trying to get your attention and over again, they keep bringing something out, but at this point, it's probably could become white noise and you're tired of hearing it. Be quick to listen. Maybe it's a child who's constantly clamoring for your attention. Maybe it's a friend who keeps saying, "Hey, I don't like this about our relationship," or "I'm really hurting in this way." And you've been, yeah, I hear you, but you haven't really paused and heard that person. Who do you need to truly pause and listen to in your life right now? The next one that James calls us to, slow to speak. As someone who speaks a lot, this is one of the most important Bible verses for me. I sometimes, frankly, love the sound of my own voice. I love my opinions. I think I'm right. And it takes a lot for me to slow down and to choose not to speak. But when I do, I notice something crazy. The world goes on. The world goes on without my voice. Sometimes when I just choose to sit in the background and maybe not interject when my kids are fighting or not, jump in when my spouse is trying to communicate. Sometimes when I just pull myself back and refuse to speak, it's like God begins to work. And the things that I was trying to step in and to control through the use of my voice, God starts to work and he starts to make things happen when I turn over to him the control. Where do you need to be slow to speak? And last but not least, slow to become angry. I know from the looks of me and the sound of my voice, you probably don't think of me as an angry person, but from the time of being a child, I have struggled with anger. Things just, they get to me. And I have found that one of the most powerful things to do when I am angry is to take a deep breath and say, "God, be with me in this moment. Calm me. I don't want to sin in my anger. I want to be under the influence and control of your spirit." Those of you that have struggled with anger, that you've lashed out in ways that you did not intend to, you know this is hard, but the Spirit of God is powerful. I encourage you, as you're going about your day, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, and see the incredible fruit of it. I hope that encourages you.